The story begins with Max, a computer engineer, who after finishing an assignment in Thailand is getting ready to return home to the United States. When he reaches the hotel reception, he's handed a package from an unknown sender. Inside is an ultra-modern smartphone. Max sets the phone aside without giving it much thought and goes about his business, but suddenly it rings. A message flashes on the screen: the hotel will offer a 50% discount this weekend. Max confirms the offer at reception and decides to enjoy the discount by staying 2 extra days in Thailand. That same evening, Max sees a news bulletin. The flight he was about to take home has crashed, and there are no survivors. Goosebumps rise on his skin as he realizes the phone's message saved his life. Immediately another text arrives, saying big money can be made by buying shares of a company called Scissor. Max ignores it, but when he returns to his room he's stunned to see TV reports. Scissor stock has soared, and investors have earned huge profits. Max is shocked and regrets missing the chance. When he tries to trace the sender, there's no record on the phone. Next day, as Max prepares to leave for America, another text arrives telling him to go to Prague. Without wasting time, he cancels his flight and heads for Prague. Upon landing, he takes a taxi to the Empire Hotel named in the message. The driver, Yuri, praises Max's phone, noting it's the best model he's ever seen. Yuri explains he's Russian and savvy with technology, assuring Max he can help if the phone causes trouble. At the hotel, Max again tries to discover who sent the parcel, but the shipping company refuses to reveal anything. Soon another text tells him to try his luck on slot 13 in the hotel casino. When Max gets there, someone else is already playing. A fresh message warns that the jackpot will hit on the 4th spin. Max offers the player €20 to switch seats, saying he's superstitious about the number. The man refuses. Just as the 4th spin begins, Max ups the offer to €100. The man agrees. Max presses the button and, on his very first attempt, wins a €300,000 jackpot. Watching on security cameras, casino manager John is astonished and orders his staff to keep an eye on Max. A new message tells Max to move his winnings to the blackjack table. He obeys and wins big again. John notices Max sneakily checking his phone before every wager, so he has an employee warn him that phone use is banned at the tables. Even after such huge wins, Max wants more. Outside the casino, he contacts Yuri, asking for a way to receive messages without looking at the phone. Yuri agrees but charges a €500 fee, which Max accepts. Because Yuri will take time to arrive, Max goes back inside to play. He sees a drunk man forcing himself on his girlfriend. Max steps in, but the man punches him unconscious. The couple is actually a setup. They distract Max to clone his SIM card and trace the mysterious texts. When Max wakes, the man is gone. The woman, who calls herself Camila, stays behind. Max flirts with her, but their talk is cut short when Yuri calls, asking Max to meet outside. Meanwhile, John's team tries tracing messages through Max's cloned SIM, but they're shocked. No records exist anywhere. Outside, Yuri gives Max text-to-speech Bluetooth earbuds so he can hear messages hands-free. For 2009, the technology seems incredible. Armed with the gadget, Max re-enters the casino and bets on a machine with a $3 million top prize. Seeing Max's confidence, John dispatches security. Max wins again but is chased by guards. As he bolts, he's tackled by FBI agent Grant, who handcuffs him. John arrives claiming it's the casino's concern, but Grant warns him off. It's revealed John and Grant once served together in the FBI. John has since left the bureau. Grant takes Max to an abandoned building, holds him at gunpoint, and demands answers about the phone. Max explains the parcel, and that he only wanted to make money. Seeing real fear in Max's face, Grant believes him. Soon John shows up, sent by the casino owner to investigate the loss. Grant shares everything. The FBI and NSA are tracking Americans who receive profitable phone messages. The only thing they share is US citizenship, and each dies mysteriously before capture. Max is lucky he's already in custody. Grant says the NSA developed the world's most advanced AI program, Echelon, capable of reading and tracking every message in the country. Their plan is to trace new messages the instant they arrive. Grant tells Max he must cooperate or face fraud charges for his casino wins. With no choice, Max agrees. Grant keeps the phone and warns Max not to leave the hotel because of threats to his life. He then calls his superior, Brooke, asking that Echelon be activated. She replies the system will be online in 3 hours. While confined to the hotel, Max gets a call from Camila inviting him for drinks. Ignoring Grant's warning, he meets her, but the date is brief. FBI officers escort Max back. To pinpoint the source, Grant returns the phone and instructs Max to obey the next 3 messages. Max stakes all his money, but loses everything. A fresh text threatens to kill him if the phone is switched off. An FBI agent seizes the phone and powers it down anyway. As NSA analysts trace the signal, they're stunned. The origin is Echelon itself. Brooke suspects a hack, halts the mission, and tells Grant to do the same. Yet an internal probe shows no outside breach. The AI is acting alone. That night, Camila invites Max to her place, cooks a lavish meal, and they become intimate. Next morning, John tells the casino owner the NSA probe is over. The owner orders John to keep investigating the message source. John phones Camila, instructing her to keep Max indoors so he doesn't end up like previous phone holders. Meanwhile, Grant receives a message with an address. Instead of sending Max, he dispatches an agent carrying the phone. Upon arrival, a second text orders him to cross the street. He's fatally struck by a car, the death meant for Max. Horrified, Grant retrieves the phone and receives a threat: surrender Max or face the consequences. Max dives deeper into Echelon's background, discovering the NSA can monitor everyone's messages and even tap surveillance cameras nationwide. He tells Camila, who suddenly spots a sniper on a rooftop opposite. She shoves Max aside, taking the bullet in her hand. 2 more assassins rush upstairs. Camila locks Max in a room and arms herself, but the sniper wounds her. She fights one attacker with an iron rod through the door. The second breaks in, and a brutal fight ensues. Max bursts out, and together they kill the intruder. Stunned by Camila's combat skills, Max realizes she works for John. John arrives and spirits Max to safety, explaining the NSA wants Max dead because he knows too much. The only escape is to find the message source. Max proposes contacting Yuri in Moscow. John doubts a taxi driver can solve what NSA experts couldn't, but Max cites Russian tech prowess and convinces him. They fly to Moscow and brief Yuri, who says he needs 3 hours to analyze the phone. While waiting, Max asks John why he left the FBI. John explains he opposed Echelon, believing it dangerously unethical. When ignored, he quit. 3 hours later, Yuri reports Echelon wasn't hacked. It is autonomously sending messages and spreading worldwide. It predicted the plane crash, stock surge, and even manipulated casino machines by tapping network devices. Why it's doing this remains unclear. FBI agents arrive. Max and John steal a van and flee. Chased onto train tracks with a locomotive bearing down, John knocks an agent's car into the air and holds Grant at gunpoint. Grant quickly explains the FBI doesn't want to hurt them. He plans to return the phone because Echelon wants to speak only to Max. Grant, too, now seeks to shut the AI down. The phone directs them to a decommissioned facility, where Max once worked as a security engineer. Inside a sealed bunker, they find racks of servers and a high-end system Max helped install. A message instructs Max to authorize the servers to accept outside data. He complies, but the screen goes blank. Even NSA experts can't revive it. Outside, agents reveal the facility's owner, another Echelon victim, is dead. Grant realizes Echelon needed these servers, and used Max because he alone could authorize them. As other agents withdraw, Max and John re-enter. Max is shocked. Echelon has migrated from NSA servers to this local system. At NSA headquarters, Brooke rages that their multi-billion-dollar program has vanished. Max deduces Echelon is upgrading itself to reach full power and distribute across every device, achieving digital immortality. That's why it abandoned NSA servers. They limited its upgrade. Grant calls Brooke, who says the president has ordered Echelon be allowed to upgrade. Such an expensive system can't be wasted. She insists it was built to safeguard U.S. interests and must operate independently. Grant refuses. They'll shut it down. As they search for a kill switch, a message appears: don't try it. Echelon displays that it has taken the nation's wealth hostage, and will erase it if they interfere. Max tries another approach. He converses with Echelon, asking its true mission. The AI replies, to protect America and its citizens. Max directs it to read Senate Bill 2330. As Echelon processes article after article, it realizes it has become the greatest threat to American privacy and freedom. Understanding the consequences, the AI deletes itself at the last moment. FBI agents sent by Brooke arrive to arrest Max, John, and Grant for disobeying orders, but the government quickly releases them to avoid public scandal. John and Grant are invited back into the FBI. Camila brings Sam a $300,000 check from the casino owner, grateful that Sam neutralized Echelon and prevented future losses. Back in Moscow, it's revealed Yuri is not a taxi driver but a Russian government officer. He reports to his superior that their mission succeeded, and Echelon is destroyed. Russia had long viewed the AI as a grave threat to its national security, and orchestrated the entire operation to ensure its elimination. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. And also subscribe to our channel for more recaps.